Hey everyone, it's Cobalt here. I just wanted to go over the importance of a few things, such as just to the community itself, and just things to look at as a dev team in terms of future cars. And that is that there is a very, very active and loud fan base for these Acceleracers cars and these Acceleracers skins. All right, like I found this and I was like, man, these guys are wild, right? But I'm one of them, obviously, so I can't even like complain. And I can understand for anyone that's like, come on, stop talking about it, guys. It was 15 years ago. I can understand that absolutely. But like, it's clear. Like, look at all these just pure acceleration skins here. Not these ones. These are some other things that I also want to discuss. But we have so many people working on these acceleration skins that it's understandable to be like, maybe we should do a little more for them. So give us these like decals and stuff that go with these skins. So Kogan here has done like a Teku style of the Camaro, which is cool. We've got describing to me is RD Ford Mustang. Like, it's not perfect, but like the thing is, that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to do a drone of the Mustang. Someone took an existing Acceleracers car and made it a silencer. You know, it needs a little of the decals and stuff, but that'll get there. It's probably in there. This was day one that I got this. This Roger Dodger comes in both the Scorchers and the Metal Maniacs liveries that people have done, and they're great. And like, I don't want this to say, oh, everyone should be using these, because look at this. This is beautiful too. Okay, this is just gorgeous. So it's not just about always doing acceleration stuff, but I'm just saying the importance of this little logo here, this little logo. These guys shouldn't have to make this every time. The amount of effort this guy must have put in just to making this is phenomenal. Okay, he's an absolute artist to have done this. And just, why do they have to do that themselves? Just add in, that's something I would love to see, just add in those decals. Like here, someone's gone and put in Teku and Clone and all that on the side. They've done the big logo, the whatever it is they've got here. It's like a J and a D or something. It's just gorgeous, the amount of effort that these people are putting in. Timer Taxi has a Metal Maniacs variant, but he doesn't have the M. Like, because he didn't spend 7 hours on his Metal Maniacs logo, it doesn't look as good as the other one. Just give us the logo, man. Also, Time Taxi's got some great skins. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. This is hilarious and great. I love it. We've got a Japanese taxi as well. Also just hilarious and lovely, and I love it. And this just looks amazing. Like, this is great. It doesn't have to be, obviously, not everything's about accelerators. So this looks great. Personally, I use this because it's hilarious. But I have all those skins because they're great. Twin Mill, again, this is another one that they've just gone and said, this has a world race car, let's put the world race skin on it. And there's like 40 of these. If you go in there and look for a skin for this, you'll find it. This probably isn't even the best one anymore. I got this day one or day two or something. But yeah, we've got the Michael Schumacher skin for winning Formula, and the King from Cars for the Dodge Charger Daytona. Someone else did one where the Dynaco logo is more accurate, but the rest of it just didn't look as good. It doesn't have all the decals and stuff. So that's why I'm using this one. This one was done by... Where is it? So this one's got the better Dynaco logo, but the rest of it I'm not a fan of. So that's from Genjamin, and this one is from Kaboo. And it's so beautiful. And the moment I got this, I was like, I want a king skin. And sure enough, there's like 7 in there. So beautiful work from the community. Racing drone skin for Bad to the Blade. Again, no logo. Just give us the logos, man. That's all I'm asking. The Silencers cars don't really need it, but I mean, I knew as soon as this was announced that this was going to be a Silencers car, because it just fits. The design of it's just beautiful. It's just so Silencers. So this one not only has a Synchro skin, but someone has also done a Chicane skin, which personally I think looks a lot better. It's very nice. They've put a lot of effort into this. someone has done this one, which is from Trash Nugget, and it's a test. It comes up with Teku test, and this was made yesterday. So he's currently working on a better version of this, which is obviously based on Power Rage, and it's cool. It's good. I'm keen to see that one. We have Kogren's Drift Tech style on the S2000. This is just beautiful. The shine is amazing. Speaking of Drift Tech, though, yeah. You heard me mention Drift Tech, and you're like, oh, here we go. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. We got 40 people to go, and I can give away both of these to 2 subscribers. Come on, stop being selfish and subscribe. I don't know. Being selfish doesn't work because you're not going to get one of these. So be selfish and subscribe so you can get one of these. And do whatever you want with it. Sell it, give it to a friend. I gave my kids Hot Wheels Acceleracers cars for their birthday, for Christmas, I think it was. Yeah, for Christmas last year. They were so wrapped. Okay, these kids are 5, and at the time they were 4 and 7, and they were so happy to get Acceleracers cars, despite the fact that it's twice their age, 3 times their age. Because they love the series. I love the series, so obviously I've kind of just forced them to watch it. We have a Reverb style skin for Night Shifter from Not Lovely. This is gorgeous. Big fan of that. And then obviously we have got the Road Beast skin for Power Rage, but it doesn't have the World Race logo. It's not quite what I would call finished, but also I don't remember off the top of my head what the car looked like. But like, and this was the only one I was able to find, honestly. And like, look at this. Das Vinca is just like, yeah, let's just say bring back Acceleracers. That's a car. And I downloaded it. Let's go. I've got 80 slots used. Let's go. Let's waste them. But like, as I said, it's not all about Acceleracers. This El Camino here, done by Corporal Carrot, is just phenomenal. It is a masterpiece. I am just really happy with this. It's just really nice to look at. Like, you guys are so artistic. It is amazing. I can't do all this stuff, and it warms my heart to see how much effort the community is putting into this already. Like, look at this. Nerp. Okay. Sorry, I forgot your name wrong, dude, but this is beautiful. It's so polished. The bronze just, oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do this. But you have, and it's phenomenal. I love it. I honestly can't decide which one of these skins I like more, so I'm just going to like flick between them as time goes. But yeah, the main focus of this video is just to say we need the decals. We need either a way to save a particular livery, like why can't we have someone save? So Harley Dent, why can't he save the Metal Maniacs logo, upload it so anyone can grab it and put it on any car? Then you just see it. Look, you would see an influx of Acceleracers cars and Hot Wheels World Race cars even more if they did this. Because the only thing holding people back, some people are not doing their cars because they can't do this, or they can't do the Highway 35 logo, or they're just leaving them off. And I don't know, I just feel like we have an opportunity here to really appeal to the fans without actually putting the cars in the game. And they are still putting the cars in the game. And I promise you there will be a Teku skin for Diora 2 on day of release. But there's so many things that need to be fixed up in the game, and I think a better livery editor, just to make it a little less work for these guys, because look, they're fantastic and they're artistic geniuses. But these Da Vinci's of our time could use better tools. That's all I'm saying, is give us some better tools and we can do more work. Look, someone's drone. There is a droned version of every car, I swear to God. I'll be scrolling through and someone will just have, like, you know, black with green and green wheels everywhere, all over the place. This one, I don't like the green on it. It's a bit of the wrong green, but whatever. It's still, you know, the nicest skin that I found in like 30 seconds. It looks nice. It doesn't look particularly Acceleracers, but damn, I'm tired. I'm up playing this game all the time instead of sleeping. It's good. It's good. But that's pretty much all I'm asking for. Is just either a way for us to save the icons we make. Because look at that Road Beast logo. That's beautiful. Save it. If we can save it and upload it to other cars, he doesn't have to rebuild it because he didn't put the Highway 35 logo down because he couldn't put the effort into it. He didn't want to put the effort into it. I can understand that. He hadn't quite figured out what he wanted to do to make it, so he just made it like this. But now to add that logo, he's probably going to have to rebuild the whole thing, including this logo. So just let us save them. I'll save the Domino's logo and slap that on another. No, I won't. Honestly, the Domino's logo fits for this because it looks like a little pizza car. That's why it's so fitting here, but any other car it would not work. But still, there's just some great designs from people, and if we can't save our liveries, then it makes it a little harder to make these. And also, we need a search feature. Obviously, we need a search feature. So when these people name their cars, so naming the King, I should be able to just search for the King, and all these come up. Filter out some stuff, because look, not every car in here is a masterpiece. Let's have a quick look. Oh, this one is getting there. We've got more people taking attempts at the King. I'm not happy with the 43 on the side. That's just my personal thoughts on it. And there's a few people doing General Lees, which is cool. And just some nice all-round designs. But look at this. I mean, it looks nice, it's well done, but it's just pure black. Let's try and find something that looks like crap, right? A lot of these are not great. Oh, is that the... It's very reminiscent of the 50th anniversary skins, so I do like that. I've found this skin twice. It is the exact same skin here. Shark stripe and shark base. Why is this here? The stripe one's cooler. It's got a stripe. Sorry, Shadowfire. I'm going to pick on this one. This isn't a good skin, and I personally wouldn't use it. The red looks nice, and I can understand that, there's, good decals and stuff on it. I think the flame wheel doesn't go with the Hot Wheels thing. I think that's something he's created himself, which is great. But it really does look like he's just slapped the liveries on, hasn't, put a lot into it. And if I'm looking for Dinoco skins or the King skins, this comes up, and this, and so many other things that I'm just not interested in. And it's like, we could save so much time and effort on loading, because if you go this far, you got to wait for it to load now. There we go, now it's loaded. I can go X far before it has to load again. Look, everyone's doing the skin, they love it. But there's just so many basic skins that we could rule out. Well, is this the first edition? It looks like it's based on a Fast and Furious car, but it's definitely the same as the first edition. Like, there's just plain black. I could do that. Give us a filter, man. Let us use the filter. Because we have a filter here. Filter options, film, replica, and all that sort of stuff. But there's nothing I can do with that. There's no button for filtering. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Is like, look, give us just some better tools for both the people that are just doing these beautiful pieces, and also for like us who aren't as artistic that just want to grab some of these cars. And let us do wheel swaps, man. I want to do wheel swaps. I want to take the wheels off this and put it on something else. I want to take the wheels off the Barbie Dream Camper and put it on every single car I own. And it's got to be a whole thing. If I just wanted to put wheels on this from a different car, say the Barbie Dream Camper, I have to redo the entire thing. Which obviously I can't do that. I can't just customize wheels. I don't know. I feel like that should be a separate thing. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble about why Acceleracers needs more support from the dev team. Well, it's not even support per se. It's give us the tools to work with, and it doesn't have to be for accelerators. It will apply to all artists. Like, there's some beautiful pieces out here, and it's a shame to see that we're kind of missing out on, like, in 2 to 3 days time this car's going to be unfindable. I suppose that makes skins kind of like a little bit unique, but yeah, I'm not a fan of that.